Let's hang out. I finally met his notorious bro chick. She claimed everyone was just buddies. She'd get cozy with other girls' boyfriends, breaking up couple after couple. The victims would come crying to me, I can't stand it. Someone needs to put that bro chick in her place. They'd come to the right person, as I was a well-known scheming girl. A bro chick wanted to challenge me? After dating Ethan for about half a year, I finally agreed to meet his friends. He actually wanted to introduce me to his friends the first week we started dating. But back then, I was tan dark from orientation week, so I needed some time to recover. I heard there was a celebrity in his social media post, Savannah. Nearly every couple in the guy's circle broke up because of her. The girls even formed a group chat called The League, inviting me first since I was known as the university's little schemer. I definitely wouldn't let the girls down with something like this. I put on a soft glam look and my power outfit. Honey, you're so beautiful, they're going to be so jealous, Ethan said, leaning in to kiss me. I dodged quickly. Ethan, can you be careful? You almost messed up my makeup. Ethan immediately playfully hit himself. I'm sorry, my bad, my bad. Ethan and I walked hand in hand to the restaurant. I spotted his friends right away. A woman was seated awkwardly in the middle. It seemed she was Savannah. The moment she saw Ethan and me holding hands, her face fell. Ethan, we don't bring girlfriends to our guys' hangout. Ethan, what's with Savannah's expression? If I'd known Savannah didn't like me, I wouldn't have come. Ethan was a bit speechless and immediately pulled me into his arms. He generously introduced me to his friends. This is my girlfriend, Luna. His friends started cheering. Damn, you got such a beautiful girlfriend. If I were you, I'd show her off every day. Ethan, why are you doing this to me? This hurts more than killing me. Hearing everyone praise me, Savannah felt left out and started seeking attention. Ethan, that's not cool. This was supposed to be a guy's hangout, bringing a girl is such a buzzkill. She looked me up and down. It was no less than a creepy guy checking out a woman. I rolled my eyes internally. As if she wasn't a woman herself. Ethan held me tighter. This was my hangout to begin with. What's your problem with me introducing my girlfriend to you? I saw the tension was building and wanted to defuse it, but Ethan gestured for me to ignore her. I raised an eyebrow at her. So sorry, Savannah, my boyfriend loves me too much. What can I do? Alright, old tradition, when a new friend comes, we take a commemorative photo first. Ethan's friends enthusiastically ushered me to the center of attention. Savannah was annoyed. She walked over to me and pushed me aside. She said indignantly, you guys get distracted by pretty girls so easily. I used to be the one in the middle. You're all guys who ditch friends for girls. At this, the guys' expressions changed. They scratched their heads awkwardly and ushered her to the center. When did that become a rule? I don't remember, Ethan muttered softly. I sneered inwardly. Of course, the bro chick wants to be in the spotlight. While taking the photo, Savannah reached out to put her arm around my boyfriend's waist. I caught sight of it and switched places with him. Savannah, only I can touch my boyfriend's waist. If you want to touch someone, go touch your other buddies. Savannah grinned awkwardly. Luna, you're overthinking it. Ethan and I are buddies. Now that he has a girlfriend, even putting an arm around him is regulated? She looked at Ethan expectantly, as if waiting for him to choose. Are you serious, sis? That's my boyfriend. Who can't put on a show? I turned and threw myself into Ethan's arms. Ethan, Savannah really seems to hate me. Doesn't she know that girls in love can be possessive? Boo hoo hoo. Ethan understood perfectly had I meant. He immediately frowned at Savannah. Don't have such strong opinions about my girlfriend. To maintain her persona, Savannah didn't dare to get angry. She could only swallow her anger. Oh, you think you can mess with me? Your bro chick game is still too weak. After the photo, it was time to sit down. As soon as I sat, Savannah told me to stand up. That seat is mine. I felt incredibly wronged, but of course, I was pretending. Ethan immediately pushed me back down. Why are you so obedient? Don't let her run over you. My girlfriend sits here. Savannah's face turned green with anger, but she slinked over and sat next to my boyfriend anyway. Our seating arrangement was me, Ethan, Savannah. Ethan served me, Savannah served Ethan. Ethan, eat more, you've been slacking off in basketball lately. Unexpectedly, my oblivious boyfriend looked disgusted. Don't serve me from your chopsticks, they're covered in your saliva. How am I supposed to eat that? Ethan amused me, and I saw Savannah's fists clench. I quickly tried to defuse the tension and apologized to Savannah. Ethan, be nicer. Savannah is so thoughtful, serving you food, unlike me who just eats. You're welcome, bro sister. Savannah was rendered speechless with anger by me. Perhaps encountering a rival of equal strength for the first time, she lost her composure. I also didn't expect Ethan to defend me so much. It seemed it wasn't just Savannah's fault, it mainly depended on the man's attitude. Ethan had an upset stomach recently, and I didn't want him to drink, but Savannah insisted he drink. What's up, Ethan? Didn't we used to drink every day? Or is it because your girlfriend? Savannah gave me a meaningful glance. She implied I was stopping Ethan from drinking. If that's the case, I'd drink with her. The moment I stood up, I noticed a hint of gloom flash in her eyes. How much can a girl drink? Her tone was dismissive. I held up one finger to her. She laughed. Just one drink? I replied, Keep drinking. All eyes were on me. Ethan thought it was impossible. They probably couldn't imagine that beneath my sweet exterior, I have an enormous capacity. My drinking tolerance is inherited from my dad. No one has outdrunk me. Savannah felt challenged. She felt provoked. What followed was a showdown between two schemers. She had a drink, I had a drink. After several rounds of drinks, she was drunk, but I could still drink. She kept pushing, but no one stopped her. They were all stopping me. Savannah, don't drink with the little sister anymore. Aren't you bullying her? Ethan's friend Jake couldn't stand it and told me to stop drinking. My boyfriend also told me not to drink. But no one cared about the drunk Savannah. My face gets red when I drink, but I'm completely sober. She was completely wasted. Savannah, you can't outdrink me, maybe you should stop. This comment hurt her pride. Ethan, what's your girlfriend trying to say? Is she looking down on me? I looked at Ethan like a scared bunny, pouting with grievance. No, I'm just worried about Savannah's health. What if she gets sick? Savannah finally couldn't hold back and glared at me fiercely. Ethan shook his head at me, telling me to ignore her. The atmosphere was a bit awkward. His friends changed the subject to get Savannah to stop drinking. Hey, where are we going later? Ethan asked if I was tired. I'm a night owl, the nightlife only just begins at midnight, so I definitely wasn't tired. After consulting with me, Ethan said we'd go to a karaoke bar. On the way there, Savannah stumbled along, kept leaning into Ethan's arms. But each time, my boyfriend precisely avoided her. Ethan, I'm so drunk, and you didn't even think to help me up. The frustration of the day made Savannah completely explode. I watched her furious outburst with cold eyes. There are so many single guys back there, why does it have to be my boyfriend who helps you? Her intentions are truly malicious. Seeing look at her like she was a monster, Savannah lowered her head in disappointment. So you're icing me out now that you have a girlfriend, huh? We used to crash on the same bed, all of us guys, and now you're abandoning me for a girl. The same bed? I looked at Ethan skeptically, demanding an explanation. Ethan stood up abruptly, with anger and shock. What the hell do you mean? Who the K slept in the same bed with you? Are you just talking nonsense? I've been polite enough, Savannah, if you keep spewing rubbish, either you're out of this circle, or I am. Seeing the atmosphere turn sour, his friends were caught between a rock and a hard place. They tried to calm both Ethan and Savannah. Oh, bro, she gets like this when she drinks. Don't take it to heart, Luna. She just likes to talk nonsense, she's joked with all of us before. It seemed they actually enjoyed being the subject of such jokes. I lowered my head and sighed, wow, Savannah is really something else. If I had her way with words, I'd have dated dozens of guys. I'd like to see which one of us cracks first. As far as I knew, Savannah had never been in a relationship. The reason was simple, while she seemed popular with guys, she was actually desperately maintaining relationships herself. Guys are visual creatures. The first glance at Savannah, they probably lost interest. It's just these guys who don't appreciate their girlfriends and always hang out with her. They're not stupid, they just enjoy the attention. Why isn't Savannah saying anything? Could it be that someone so skilled has never dated? Oh my. Ethan looked at me with satisfaction. His friend tugged at his shirt. Can you tell your girlfriend to hold back a bit? The words were spoken softly, but I have good hearing. Humph, what kind of friends are these? I rolled my eyes mentally. Savannah ignored me and told us to keep quiet. She waved her phone in front of me. Ethan's mom is calling. Quiet down. She thought her backup was here, so she deliberately put it end speaker and turned up the volume. Auntie, yes, Ethan's with me. We had a few drinks, don't worry, I'll take good care of him. Ethan was stunned. How do you have my mom's number? Judging by Ethan's expression, he probably didn't know what methods Savannah used. He desperately tried to distance himself from Savannah, like a heartbroken puppy. I cleared my throat. Hello, Aunt. Ethan hasn't had a chance to introduce me to you yet. I'll come visit you personally in a few days. She dared to flaunt herself in front of the rightful person, truly overestimating herself. Savannah panicked and clutched the phone to her chest. What the F **K is wrong with you? Did anyone ask you to speak? Aunt asked confusedly who was speaking, and Savannah hurriedly hung up the phone. I didn't understand her behavior, but I had an initial guess. Savannah hung up too quickly. I wanted to chat with my future mother-in-law for a bit. I winked at her. She ignored me and glared at me. At that moment, Ethan was still wondering why she had his mom's number. I hadn't even noticed everyone's expressions changing, and I spoke casually. Savannah is really amazing. If it were me, I wouldn't dare to be so close with guys. I get shy just seeing a boy, let alone asking for his mom's phone number. How awkward. Some people couldn't sit still and stood up to speak for Savannah. Ethan, control your girlfriend. Why are things suddenly unpleasant today when everyone usually gets along so well? Ethan, you really. Savannah has known us for so long. Aren't you forgetting your friends now that you have a girlfriend? I'm such a scheming girl, and they don't feel sorry for me, but they feel sorry for a bro chick? It seems guys aren't stupid when it comes to schemers. For the first time, I felt a bit defeated. It seemed Savannah had quite a few simps, and she wasn't so easy to deal with. These guys. All I can say is those gorgeous girls deserve to break up with them. I want to kick them all out. Then didn't look good, so I had to pull out my killer move. Sob, I'm so sorry, it's all my fault. I won't come to your dinners again. I won't ruin your friendships. After saying that, I ran out. I didn't believe Ethan wouldn't come to comfort me. When I got downstairs, I pretended to call a ride. Ethan hugged me from behind. I'm sorry, honey. I let you down just now. If you don't go, I won't either. Let's go have a candlelight dinner. I caught a glimpse of Savannah also coming downstairs out of the corner of my eye. I immediately turned and cuddled into Ethan's arms. I gave Savannah a challenging look. Go ahead, try to steal my boyfriend if you dare. Savannah clenched her jaw tightly. Ethan noticed Savannah too, but he ignored her. He didn't even greet his friends, just told me to get in the car and drove home directly. As soon as the car started, Savannah collapsed in front of it. Still faking it. I thought Ethan would get out and help her up, but he drove right around her as she lay on the ground. Undoubtedly a huge insult to her. But she had it coming. Ethan and I returned home. Lying in bed. I didn't know what he was thinking. My mind was completely consumed with how to get revenge on the bro chick. Oh right, I suddenly remembered I was too busy fighting all evening and hadn't checked my phone. Sure enough. When I opened WhatsApp, the group chat had 999 plus new messages. I decided to read from the beginning. The girls were all tagging me. How's Luna? Was she so angry she threw up blood? I think Luna's a strong fighter. She probably half killed Savannah with anger. Where's Luna? Why isn't she updating me on the battle? Let's give Luna some time. I bet the fight's so intense she can't reply. I sent a 1. The group chat went wild. The little brat is finally back. I typed out everything that happened today word for word. I even imitated Savannah's sarcastic remarks and how I retorted. The group chat was so chaotic it made my eyes hurt. Ethan was annoyed beside me. Stop playing on your phone and comfort my wounded heart. I immediately rolled my eyes. I'm not pretending when no one else is around. Your bro chick and your good friends pissed me off so much. Why aren't you comforting me? Ethan immediately backed down and massaged my back. What do you mean my bro chick? If they hadn't insisted on bringing Savannah, I wouldn't even know her. And let me tell you first, I'm not familiar with her at all. I hadn't even spoken to her before we started dating. I really can't stand her. Several of my friends' relationships broke up because of her. I clapped my hands in approval. Good for them. Those gorgeous girls were unlucky to meet those guys, okay? Their biggest scandal is their exes. Ethan, honestly, I don't really like your friends, and I feel like they don't like me either. If they really respected you, why would they defend Savannah? I'm quite good at stirring up trouble. That's why they say fight fire with fire. My values are a bit skewed, but it's more than enough to deal with them. If direct methods don't work, I'll try subtle ones. Ethan hesitated, but seeing how I was wrong today, he decided to betray his friends. You have such good values, your friends shouldn't be like this. If you ask me. Next time, we won't hang out with them. After some instigation from me, Ethan became even more determined in his decision. But we both felt like something was still unresolved. Oh. I remembered. How did Savannah get Ethan's mom's number? Logically, they weren't childhood sweethearts or neighbors. They only met in the same department at university, and his friend introduced them. She shouldn't even have Ethan's mom's number. Could someone be so twisted as to save a stranger's parents' phone number? The more Ethan thought about it, the weirder it seemed, and he got goosebumps. His mom also happened to make a video call, so we'd sort it out together. I stayed out of frame for a bit, touching up my makeup. Hi. Mom's tone was full of confusion. Son, did you and Savannah fight? What happened? Why are you bringing a girl to a hangout? Won't she get jealous? Mom won't allow you to do things like that. Ethan was even more stunned. I was confused too. Mom, what do you mean? Why would Savannah be jealous? I brought my girlfriend. His mom completely froze, and it took her over 10 seconds to react. Son, you've completely confused me. You brought your girlfriend? Then. Savannah and I have absolutely no relationship. Who told you that? Ethan interrupted his mom. His mom also found it strange. Let me tell you the whole story. That day I went to your university to bring you some homemade treats, and I happened to meet a girl. I asked if she knew you, and she said she was your girlfriend. At first, I didn't quite believe it. My son's taste is that bad? After she found out I was your mom, she asked for my number and said she wanted to visit me. That's how it happened. Ethan's face was cold, veins bulging. I felt like he wanted to smash his phone. Actually, at this moment, I was on a video call with the girls in our group chat. They heard this gossip, not daring to make a sound, but the group chat went wild again. I stepped forward to comfort Aunt. Aunt, hello, I'm Luna, Ethan's actual girlfriend. Please don't stress, we'll handle this internally. I felt Ethan's mom's eyes light up. My goodness, sweetie, you're truly beautiful. It's true, no comparison, no harm. That liar made me so angry, I'm blocking her right now. I was about to say something else, but my phone kept ringing, so I could only say I needed to handle a personal matter first. I saw it was $9.99 plus again. Luna, don't let Aunt block her yet. I have a good idea. Luna, we've planned a great show. You first keep your boyfriend and his mom calm. I had no choice but to comply. I couldn't think of any way to deal with Savannah either. Aunt, please don't block her yet. What if she's useful later? Ethan pursed his lips. His mom, hearing me say this, didn't dare to act rashly. She could only sigh and complain about being deceived. For the next hour, his mom complained about Savannah. I also didn't expect Savannah to have done so many things behind Ethan's back. She often visited Ethan's mom alone. At first, Aunt found it strange, wondering why Savannah never invited Ethan to come along. Furthermore, her visits were really just freeloading on food and drinks at Ethan's house, even taking naps on Ethan's bed. She told Aunt not to tell Ethan she'd been there, claiming Ethan didn't want their relationship public and that she shouldn't mention it. After talking with us for a long time, Aunt was almost in tears because Savannah had taken the heirloom bracelet. Aunt hadn't wanted to give it, saying it was meant for her daughter-in-law, but Savannah shamelessly insisted. She claimed she needed to borrow it for a photo, and then never returned it. Aunt sighed again. Oh, well, she can have it. If we didn't give it value, it would just be an ordinary bracelet anyway. Oh no, that won't do. We have to get it back. We can't let someone so despicable get away with it. The girls in the group chat were thoroughly amused. That idiot Savannah's great deeds would take 3 days and 3 nights to tell. OMG, y'all, who understands? I'm totally sleepless now, let's discuss our plan. Heh, what's that gossip? Don't you know she called my boyfriend to a hotel in the middle of the night to keep her company? Holy crap, that happened too? Tell us more. Everyone spent the whole night talking about their ex-boyfriends and Savannah. Ethan was a ticking time bomb now. I didn't dare speak carelessly. As summer vacation began, I felt like life was getting tough. Tomorrow I still had to work to earn some pocket money. I'm going to sleep first. The girls can discuss the plan, I'll just execute it. I woke up early to put on makeup, and Ethan was also up early. Because it was his first day of internship, he couldn't afford to be late. I'll drop you off first, I'm not in a hurry. Ethan quickly got ready and waited for me. Okay, I'm heading to Nexus. In a bit. Ethan almost spat out a mouthful of water. Where are you going? I'm interning at Nexus. 2. Wait, you're only a sophomore, and this company hires summer interns? I couldn't be bothered to look at him. Don't worry about it. I'm just making some extra cash in a regular department, unlike you interns. So and I went to the company together. All the interns had a meeting today, and I slipped in to observe. I saw a familiar figure. Wait, it couldn't be her. Okay, it was Savannah. Savannah also noticed Ethan and scurried over to sit with him. When she saw me, she was startled. Wait, you're only a sophomore and you're interning? Do you even qualify? Ethan suppressed his anger, and I stroked his back. Savannah, I'm not an intern. I'm not as impressive as you, passing interviews for such a big company. I can't do that, I'm just doing a summer job. She laughed dismissively, I guess you're only fit for a summer job. After all, this company isn't somewhere you can just walk into. You have to know your place. Anyway, I'm definitely high class. Ethan ignored her, not even glancing at her. She kept talking to Ethan, as if no one else was there. I coughed a few times. The corporate trainer noticed, the intern in the back, can you briefly explain the company policies I just discussed? He stared directly at Savannah, and Savannah tried to blame me. I stood up and left, eavesdropping from the doorway. I left. Let's see who you'll blame now. She stammered, unsure of what to say, and the other interns below started murmuring. I sat outside, quietly waiting for Ethan to come out. After the meeting, as soon as Ethan stepped out, Savannah put her arm around his neck. Ethan, let's play basketball after work. She looked at me triumphantly, but I was unfazed. I wasn't someone who could be easily manipulated. Ethan was about to push her away when the HR manager hurriedly pulled them apart. Didn't either of you remember what I just said? You're getting cozy in the company as if it's your own home? Didn't I say office romances aren't allowed? You haven't even been fully hired yet, so behave yourselves. I let out a giggle and raised an eyebrow at her. Savannah immediately let go. Sorry, manager, it won't happen again. So even someone so bro-ish could be scared. Seeing me giggle at her, she walked up and whispered in my ear, don't get cocky. Don't forget you're not even an intern. In other words, you're not even fit to tie my shoes. As long as you're in this company, I won't make your life easy. I found it even funnier. Who gave her the nerve? I replied to her, Savannah. Do you have an upset stomach? Your breath is a bit strong. I covered my nose. She coughed awkwardly twice and glared at me fiercely. To avoid suspicion, Ethan greeted me and then went to work. I said I was there for odd jobs, but I was actually there to enjoy myself. They only had a central air conditioner, while I had an entire air conditioner to myself. I was sitting with my legs crossed, eating chips, leaning back in the soft boss's chair. I had planned to nap for a bit, but then someone, oblivious to manners, opened the door and walked straight in without knocking. I looked again, and it was Savannah. She saw me, took a few steps back to confirm she hadn't entered the wrong room, and then began to question me. Why are you in the CEO's office? I wanted to ask her back how an intern could just waltz in. Never mind why I'm in the CEO's office. Savannah, your manners are clearly well practiced, truly amazing. I've never met anyone more knowledgeable about etiquette than you. The bro sister got angry and slammed the report directly onto the desk. Savannah, don't be so nice. Your little sister might get the wrong idea. Her lips began to twitch. Luna. Oh, I get it. I wondered why you were here. He's the CEO, and you're just too understanding too early, aren't you? I was done. I thought it was obvious enough with me here eating chips and enjoying the AC, but her intelligence was just so high. She always saw the best in people. Whatever you say, Savannah. She gave me a meaningful look. I get it. You get nothing. You're the knowing sister. More than half the summer vacation had passed. How come there hadn't been any office gossip? I did some digging and found out the bro sister was despised by everyone. Everyone was ostracizing and isolating her. Oh no, she was isolating all the employees by herself. In university, you hung out with the guys like buddies, sis. Now you want to do the same with male colleagues in the workplace? You've got some nerve. Others would have sold you out long ago. I happened to pass the break room and immediately heard some chattering. Out of curiosity, I peeked through the crack in the door to see who was inside. It was the bro sister again, and my boyfriend. She whispered stealthily, Ethan, I'm telling you, your girlfriend. She's really not a good person. Before she could finish, Ethan grabbed her by the collar. Are you king kidding me? Do you think I wouldn't actually hit you? Savannah broke out in a cold sweat. No, let me finish. I often see her getting cozy with the CEO, and she can freely enter and exit the CEO's office. I bet Luna is his mistress. I'll bet you 1,000%. Ethan didn't believe it, but unexpectedly Savannah had secretly taken photos of me. She pulled them out to show Ethan. Ethan was somewhat swayed but still didn't fully believe it. He grabbed Savannah's collar again. Don't you king spread rumors about me, or I'll really hit you. I've been annoyed with you for a while. Savannah shivered in fear. This was not what the bro chick expected. Just then, someone tapped me on the shoulder from behind. Luna, what are you looking at? I turned around. Richard, you scared me to death. I'll tell you the gossip later. Richard, out of curiosity, also peeked his head in. Hey, I know this intern. Huh? Savannah is that popular? Even my dad knows her. You two have interactions? He took out his phone and showed me his chat history with her. Look, I don't know how she added me, trying to be buddies with me. She even pretended she wasn't from our company, but I investigated and found out what intern position she has. What? Trying to be buddies with my dad? Sis, you try to be buddies with every guy you meet. Trying to be buddies with everyone will only harm you. Anyway, she didn't pass her internship. I could tell my dad was genuinely disgusted. But I had a good idea. Dad, please, can you make sure to come to my trap dinner this weekend? My dad didn't understand, but he agreed to anything I asked. Dad, keep chatting with her. Don't expose her, she'll be very useful. Richard sighed, you little rascal, always looking for ways to trick your dad. I just wanted to say, since no one had dealt with Savannah yet, I'd be the first to show her how cruel society could be. I arranged a trap dinner for the weekend, inviting my parents, Ethan and his mom, Ethan's fake friends, and the girls, who were the ex-girlfriends of those fake friends. The last guest was our protagonist, Savannah. I certainly wouldn't invite her myself, I'd have to rely on Ethan. But he'd been in a bad mood lately. I knew he might be having doubts, but I wanted to save up for a killer move, so he'd have to put up with it for a bit. Ethan, I know you're the best. I'm throwing a party, and you absolutely must invite her. Ethan ignored me and only spoke after a while, I'm not inviting her. I don't know her. Let whoever wants to invite her. I knew he was apprehensive, but he didn't ask me about it. Please, it's really important to me. And this might be your last interaction with her. Under my sweet talk, Ethan still gave in. That night, Ethan went to tack. EA shower. I was lying in bed alone, and my phone kept vibrating. What were the girls discussing now? I looked, it wasn't my phone, it was Ethan's. Ethan, thank you for still inviting me to the party. I thought you were really going to cut ties with me. It shows you still consider me a friend. Actually, we've been keeping something from you. I'll be waiting for you at hotel. If you come, I'll tell you everything, and you'll understand my good intentions. I'll wait for you. Could there be some huge secret Ethan doesn't know about? I deleted the message, but I took a picture beforehand. Driven by curiosity, I decided to go and find out. I lied to Ethan that my best friend was heartbroken and I was staying with her for the night. In reality, I went to that hotel. I originally intended to immediately go in and surprise her, but I stopped. A suffocating feeling washed over me. She left the door ajar for Ethan. Through the crack in the door, there was not only her but also Ethan's friends and some guys I didn't know. They seemed to be making a deal. I eavesdropped by the door. Damn, Savannah, you're awesome. Those girls were incredible. Do you have Luna's resources? She looks good, seems like she'd be hot. Savannah was over the moon with the guy's praise, that little bitches. Just wait, I'm compiling her videos and will send them to you. I've also invited her boyfriend. This time, I'm definitely going to get Ethan. Holy shit? That bold? Aren't you afraid Ethan will come at you with a knife? She laughed dismissively. Men, you know they understand everything they like. I was trembling with anger at the door. I could roughly guess what they were talking about. In my anger, I leaned too hard on the door, and it opened. I hid in panic. Savannah noticed something amiss and walked out, meeting my gaze. She had a smug expression and pushed me into another room. What did you hear? She smirked sinisterly. Did you use my photos to make something disgusting? Her eyes were bloodshot. I was like prey. So what? I face-swapped your photos. It's not like you lost anything. I just used your photos. It's not like I made you actually do anything. And it's not just you either. Ethan's friends' ex-girlfriends too. I saw them enjoying it so much, they even thanked me for the resources. A wave of nausea washed over me. I suddenly remembered why, at that dinner, one of them said it was an old tradition for new friends to take group photos. So they had an ulterior motive. Their intention was to slut-shame women. What's more ironic is that the one doing this was a woman. Aren't you disgusting? Do you deserve to be a woman? A smile played on her lips, sending chills down my spine. You know what? I actually expected you to come, so I specially prepared a room for you. She paused. Since you found out, you won't escape. I'll make it a reality, then it won't be just a rumor. She grabbed the water that had been prepared for me on the table and lunged at me, forcing me to drink it. I struggled for a bit with her, but I wasn't as strong as she was. I struggled desperately, but it was useless. Gradually, I felt hot and dizzy. I heard her say to the guys outside the door, "Come on, guys, Luna is here for you. She's willing to serve you, she's willing." Oh wow. Such a good thing. Savannah, you really are our best bro. Then came Savannah's cackle. I only felt a wave of drowsiness come over me. Luna. you can't fall asleep. I woke up again in my bed at home. I first checked my clothes. There were no signs of being torn. Immediately after, my dad came in. Luna, you scared me to death. Why did you go to a hotel alone? It's so dangerous. I immediately felt relieved seeing my dad. I asked him what happened last night. My dad recounted what happened last night. Richard was discussing a business deal in the hotel restaurant when he coincidentally saw Luna waiting for the elevator. If he hadn't seen Luna, the consequences would have been unimaginable. Savannah didn't see me. I asked a waiter to follow you up. It didn't mess up your plan, did it? Luna suddenly thought of the trap dinner scheduled for the weekend. It seemed she would need to invite more people. Since you did something so disgusting, don't blame me for hitting her where it hurts. Luna told the sisters in her group chat about the AI face-swapped videos and slut-shaming rumors. They were out for blood. At the banquet, the girls were dressed more gorgeously than the last. Seemingly extravagant, but a hidden agenda lay beneath. Luna, it's a guy's hangout, why did you bring a girl? Luna, I took my boyfriend's mom's heirloom bracelet, hee. Luna, since I can't seduce your boyfriend, I'll do everything I can to spread slut-shaming rumors about you. A few of the girls teased Luna. Luna retorted, oh, I just love watching ex-girlfriend videos. Savannah, you're truly amazing, our best bro. To be honest, despite the slut-shaming rumors, Luna and the others didn't get upset. Instead, they laughed at them for only having such meager tricks. Ethan and his mom arrived. Ethan understood perfectly the meaning of this gathering the moment he saw Luna's invited guests. Eleanor held Luna's hand, looking at her kindly, liking her more and more. Luna briefly explained the plan for later to Aunt, and she said she was very willing to join the fight. Luna led the girls to her room. How could gorgeous women let a bro chick be the grand finale? When returned to the living room, everyone had arrived except her parents. Luna saw those familiar faces and, recalling the hotel incident that day, forced herself to suppress the nausea. Luna dropped her usual scheming girl act. She decided not to pretend anymore. She used to call Savannah sister every day, but Savannah actually thought she was someone important, daring to challenge Luna? Savannah thought Luna was scared of her. She was sure Luna wouldn't tell anyone because she thought it was horrible, and Luna wouldn't be foolish enough to tell others something that would harm her image. So, Savannah's eyes were full of provocation towards Luna. Ethan, why did you bring a girl again? If there are girls, it's no fun, we can't let loose. Her eyes were full of bullying towards Luna. Oh, Ethan, you're so rich. You live in such a big mansion. Ethan was about to speak, but Luna stopped him. Luna approached Savannah step by step. Listen up, old hag. This is my house, this is my boyfriend, this is my boyfriend's mom. Don't get all high and mighty in my house. Go ahead, thank your daddy, me, for this great favor of letting you see how the other half lives. Luna, who was usually so docile, had such a huge contrast. Everyone present was stunned, and Savannah's mouth was agape. Especially her buddies. Savannah panicked when she saw Eleanor. Her panic was undeniable. Eleanor spoke first. Oh, isn't this the one who claimed to be my future daughter-in-law? Aunt was no longer kind, her tone like an interrogation. The bro chick was already stunned, but she still tried desperately to explain. Auntie. It was all her. She pointed at Luna. It was all Luna seducing Ethan. Ethan and I were getting along just fine, but everything changed because of her. She's a homewrecker. Luna had never seen anyone so shameless. Ethan exploded with rage. What? What the F***K are you talking about? This is absolute sensationalism. Seeing that the situation was ripe, Luna sent a message in the group chat. Action starts. The beautiful women made their appearance. Savannah was petrified, and the buddies next to her almost fell over. Savannah, long time no see. After all this time, you're still such a bitch. Savannah stuttered for a long time, couldn't say anything decent. She hid behind a few guys. Your ex-girlfriends, deal with them yourselves, it has nothing to do with me. Do you think Luna and the girls didn't understand what these guys were thinking? Afraid of being exposed, they one by one threw Savannah under the bus and declared their affection for the girls. Chloe, listen to me, we've been apart for so long, I still can't forget you. If you're mad at me because of Savannah, I promise you I'll cut ties with her right now. Savannah's eyes widened. Her face was full of question marks. Luna laughed, looking at the men who were now all passing the blame and apologizing. You left a very deep impression on me in my memory. Savannah scoffed at Luna. Luna, are you really going to spread your shameful secret? Ha ha ha, we really want to ridicule you. Luna snorted. Sis, is this really such a big deal? If you spread rumors about me, should I be the one feeling ashamed? Luna grabbed the microphone directly. You bitch, explain to everyone, why did you, as a woman, AI face swap our photos and spread these explicit videos? Is it justified for you to slut shame us? You even drugged me and wanted those guys behind you to rape me. Sister, go to hell. Savannah was shocked that Luna would say it directly. Ethan heard about this, looked at Luna in disbelief, then rushed to the kitchen and grabbed a knife. Savannah. And all of you. Do you even deserve to be called men? Ethan couldn't control himself and rushed to fight them. Luna was afraid Ethan would get hurt, so she told him to put the knife down. Then, the girls all approached their respective ex-boyfriends. Hey, so you liked my explicit videos? Liked them so much? Go watch your moms instead. Saying that, one took off her high heel and smashed him on the head. Another girl slapped him frantically. You pathetic man. Dog of a man. Weakling. Go to hell, impotent bastard. The men were severely beaten, and Luna left them for Ethan to deal with. Now it was Savannah's turn. Hey, don't look at me like that. What does it have to do with me? They wanted to see it. If your relationships are unstable, don't blame others. I say, don't be too misogynistic. This sentence became the last straw for the battle. One of the girls grabbed Savannah's hair. Girls, I've got her, hit her. Then everyone rushed over, and a few slaps landed with a whap whap. Savannah screamed in pain. Bah! You trash, you're misogynistic? Do you deserve to be a woman? Do you deserve to be human? You slut shame your own kind just to seduce men, you don't even deserve to live. The scene was briefly out of control, and Savannah was beaten black and blue. Eleanor pushed Luna. Luna. Go. Hit her. Come on, Auntie's rooting for you. Savannah fled in all directions inside the mansion, and her buddies were subdued completely by Ethan. Luna grabbed Savannah's hair and slapped her back and forth, left and right. I've tolerated you for too long. I'm going to beat you within an inch of your life. All the girls came over to help Luna. This slap is because you suck up to men. Slap. Another slap. This slap is for spreading slut-shaming rumors about us sisters. Slap. Another slap. This slap is for the sisters who are still unaware. Savannah's eyes were bloodshot, and blood trickled from the corner of her mouth. Do you still think slut-shaming rumors can threaten girls? You're all a bunch of clowns. I'm telling you, we're not afraid anymore. I was born naked, it's you who are twisted and perverted. Luna looked at Savannah lying on the ground, but it was not satisfying at all. Can I join too? Luna spun around. Mom? You vixen, how dare you seduce my husband and act like buddies with him? Have you no shame? You're an embarrassment to women. How did your mother raise you to seduce married men? And what did you do to my daughter? I'm asking you. At this moment, Richard also came in. Savannah completely broke down. CEO? Is that your dad? She looked at Luna in shock. Is it my dad, or your dad, male sucking? Slut shaming? Oh no, homewrecker. Before she could react, Claire went up and dealt with her, another few slaps landing on her face. Richard shook his head at the aftermath. What did you even learn in university? I'm telling you, your actions will be put into your record. Let's see which company dares to hire you in the future. We've already reported your actions of spreading rumors about my daughter to the police. You're going to jail. Oh, right, Luna remembered that her important guests were the police officers. Everyone, keep hitting. Once the police arrive, we won't be able to hit her anymore. Hurry up and beat her to death. As soon as she finished speaking, all-out attack. Everyone joined in. They didn't stop until the police arrived. This matter wouldn't just be brushed aside. They would defend their rights to the end. The rumor mongers who made the videos, and anyone who spread them, won't escape. No one would get away, everyone would go to jail. Their phones would be the evidence. Savannah had created more than one gossip group chat, and the spreaders were not just these people. Savannah's phone was full of secretly taken photos of other women. Her intentions were obvious. This matter escalated very seriously, and the victim group was very large. But did not apologize, only saying, I didn't want to make money, I just wanted to be friends with them. Luna slapped her again. Be friends? You have no bottom line just to be bros. I'm telling you, spreading obscene information and profiting from it carries a sentence of 3 to 10 years. Your glorious deeds will never be erased from your record. Your life is over. It wasn't just Savannah, the men were all facing the same charge. Everyone would go to jail, and Luna wouldn't be soft-hearted. She would make them pay a heavy price. These were the consequences of slut-shaming women. It turned out that spreading rumors had no gender. Luna wouldn't let it slide even if she was a woman. Savannah knelt down to them, but it was useless. Even if she were their slave for life, it wouldn't be enough. People are like that, if it happens once, it will happen countless times. Finally, verified by the police, Savannah was sentenced to 10 years in prison due to the egregious nature of her actions, and the other spreaders were sentenced to 3 years in prison. The matter came to an end. Luna didn't feel that being slandered was a disgrace, she saw it as a warning. Luna compiled the events and posted them online. She was not only protecting herself but also protecting millions of women, calling on everyone to use legal means to defend their rights. This matter quickly attracted public attention and became a trending topic. Everyone who was currently going through similar situations, like Luna, began to fight back against these behaviors. Luna's life quickly got back on track. Next time, can you let me share the burden? You have to tell me everything. As your boyfriend, I'm always the last to know. Ethan looked at Luna with a hint of grievance. He held Luna tightly in his arms. You're not alone, you have me. At that moment, Luna immediately felt reassured, and it's not just you, there are millions of other women too. Thank you for watching today's story. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and share it with your friends. We look forward to hearing your thoughts in the comments. Feel free to share your perspectives, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more exciting stories. See you next time.